first award that we're giving out this year is for our primary receiver who had a touchdown in a game, and also I think in one of our scrimmages. This award is called the Glove Award, and obviously what that's for is having good hands, catching the ball, and scoring for us. So, number 22, Braden Jocelyn. The next one is from a young man that I tried to get to talk multiple times during the season, but it's very difficult. However, he did hear what we were saying with his extremely aggressive play in the last probably 4 or so games. He really started turning it on and smashing people and making big plays on the outside for us. So this award goes to my silent assassin, number 55, Jordan Harps. Alright, this next award goes for the man on the field that called my plays for me that I relayed into him. He had a rocket of an arm, just put the ball on the line every time. Every so often we had to tell him that he needs to put a little bit more loft on the thing for us to get it over those defensive linemen. But he had an absolute rocket, just slinging the ball around with no problem at all. So the Cannon Award goes to number 64, our quarterback, Tyler Burke.
Great surgery too,
All right, and this 4th early award goes to an outstanding player on our squad all year, and he very easily could be the opposite of this award as well on the offensive side. But just for overall outstanding, and just impossible not to specifically recognize him for this. But defensive MVP of the year goes to number 74, our nose tackle, Antonio Salazar. Alright, so for the rest of our awards, this next guy always had a good joke for me whenever he came up to me in practice, and was definitely always trying to find a way to get out of something. And it was typically running for some reason or another. But another reason for this particular award is he was our littlest man on the defensive line, but he had quick, smooth moves and could chase down a running back that was already 20 yards up the field and stop him from scoring a touchdown. So with his smooth talk and smooth moves, I'm calling him the Smooth Operator. Number 24, Hiram.
Over here, bud.
Alright, for this next guy, you probably could get 2 awards, one being Mr. Tough for somehow practicing a week and a half with a broken arm. I'm not really sure how that slipped by, but he did it anyway and never complained about it. But he came to practice every single day, every single game, helped me call plays, and once I gave him that ability, he was always telling me what to do at that point. So the Sidekick Award goes to David R. Next award goes for a guy that played, I think, almost every linebacker position we had, and always patrolling the middle, making sure nobody got past where he was staying. So I'm going to call this the Guard Dog Award for number 70, Jake Haggerty. There you go, Jake. All right, Alright, so the next one is for the first interception we had on the season, and almost had 2 in the same game, and potentially the only player that decided to show up at our Nampa game that we somehow lost, unfortunately. But this was really his coming of age into football in his first year, away from the whole Foot Fairy soccer side of things. He became our Ball Hawk Award, number 88, Ethan Bueno.
Fairy.
Alright, for the next one, this guy played offense and defense, I guess like most of our players actually, but he always had a tendency to find a way to rip the ball out of someone else's arms and force a fumble, even though he wasn't necessarily the biggest guy. He somehow squirmed his way in there and just started yanking on that ball as hard as he could, which was something we tried to teach everyone to do. So the Ripper Award goes to number 80, Alejandro Martinez. Here we go, next one goes to one of the bigger guys on our team, and he was, I don't know, typically relatively soft-spoken, I guess, for the most part, but when he put on a football helmet, he was ready to rock and roll, especially when we put him up against Salazar on the King of the Hill stuff. Brought out a whole new level in him, turned him into the green monster, the Hulk, Jake Hansen. Alright, the next one is for a guy that's been playing on the offensive line for us for the last couple of years, and we've been trying to work him in on defense a little bit to show him the appreciation for doing so. But keeping the quarterback from getting hit too many times is extremely important, which Ryan did a very good job at this year, improving a lot from the prior. The bodyguard award goes to Ryan Halford. Alright, the next one goes to another little guy on our team. I kind of wavered between two different awards. Originally was thinking Mighty Mike, but I don't know if that's too flattering for all practical purposes. But pretty much for all, I mean, basically it was the best tackler on our team. Always hit low, which was something that we wanted everyone on the squad to do. But whenever somebody came to his side, he makes sure to end the play at that point. So we call this the Terminator Award. Number 32, Aiden Shute. Alright, and I think this is the last one for who is here, unless somebody speaks up that I'm not thinking of. But this award goes to someone that obviously excelled on the offense and also on the defense as well, so that's what I was saying. This particular award could have easily been interchangeable between either of these two particular players. But scoring touchdowns was his game, and finding holes and just smacking people, winning in sprints pretty much every single time that had happened. And if he didn't win, make sure he's winning the next challenge. So our offensive MVP, number 12, Jeremy Harris.
If we could have all the coaches, thank you to all of our coaches. Absolutely. They've been great. This is our third year, but this has been a really great year, so thank you very much. Ryan, it's been a crazy year for you. Yeah. Congratulations on your wedding, but it's been a great season. Thank you for sticking in there with us. And also thank you.
Thank you for all you do for our kids.
That would be a good shot right there. Oh, nice. I can put a lot of coffee in that puppy. I can put a lot of... Have your name on it.
Bone Crusher.